Sometimes the most painful realization in life is not that people hurt you, it's realizing how easily they can live without you. Not because they hate you, not because they want to hurt you, but because you are never as important to them as they are to you. I used to be the person who was always there. If someone needed advice, I listened. If someone was sad, I stayed. If someone felt alone, I tried to make them feel seen. I gave people my time, my patience, my energy, sometimes even pieces of myself. And for a long time, I believed something simple. I believed that one day when I needed someone, those same people would be there for me. But life has a strange way of teaching you difficult lessons because one day I looked around and realized something painful. When I needed someone, the room was empty. Have you ever experienced that feeling, that moment when you realize you are the one holding every relationship together? You are the one texting first. You are the one checking in. You are the one trying to keep people close. And the moment you stop trying, everything became quiet. Not because something terrible happened, but because you are the only one who cared enough to keep things alive. And the realization changes something inside you. It makes you question everything. Was I too kind? Did I give too much? Did I care more than I should have? Or maybe people just take love for granted. When it's always there, you start remembering moments differently. The conversations, the late night talks, the promises, and suddenly they don't feel the same anymore. Because now you see something you didn't notice before. You see how often you are there for them and how rarely they are there for you. And that thought, that quite painful thought stays with you. Not loudly, not dramatically, just quietly sitting in your chest like a small weight that never fully disappears. Sometimes I wonder why people like us exist. The one who care deeply, the one who notice when someone is quiet, the one who remembers small details, the one who try to make everyone feel loved, because somehow we always end up feeling the most alone. We become the safe place for everyone else. But when we need a safe place, we don't know where to go. And maybe that's why some of the strongest people are also the most tired. Because being strong doesn't mean you don't feel pain. It just means you learned how to hide it. People say, speak up when you are hurting. But they don't realize something. When you have spent years being the strong one, being the listener, being the helper, and becomes incredibly difficult to suddenly say, I am not okay. So instead, you keep going, keep smiling, keep helping others. Even when your own heart is quietly asking for the same kindness. Not everyone deserves the same version of you. Not everyone deserves your loyalty. Not everyone deserves your emotional energy. And that realization is painful at first. But it is also powerful because it teaches you something important. Your kindness is not a weakness. Your empathy is not a flaw. Your ability to care deeply is not something you should regret. The problem was never that you loved too much. The problem was you were giving your heart to people who never learned how to hold it. And the moment you realize that, something inside you changes. You start protecting your peace. You start choosing people who choose you back. You start understanding that relationships are not supposed to feel one-sided. Relationship doesn't feel like begging. Friendship, real friendship, doesn't feel like chasing. And respect, real respect, doesn't disappear when you stop trying so hard. So, if you are someone who has ever felt like this, someone who gave their all and still felt invisible, I want you to hear something. You are never too much. You are just giving your heart to the wrong people. And one day, someone will appreciate the same kindness that others ignored. Someone will value the same loyalty that others took for granted. Someone will recognize the quiet strength that people once overlooked. Until that day, protect your energy, protect your peace, and most importantly, protect your heart. Because the world doesn't need less people who care. It just needs people who finally learn that they deserve care too.